Hi everyone. So today in this screencast, I wanted to share one use case with you where we have leveraged Microsoft services in order to make a smooth transition between the new joiners and the HR. Currently in the organization, whenever a new joiner are joining to a company, they have to do a manual process. They have to collect the documents from the new joiners. They have to fill up the forms manually when they join the organization, and this is too consuming for the HR to do this task. In order to overcome this issue, we have come upon some automation in which we are leveraging Microsoft services, mainly with SharePoint Online and the shared mailbox, as well as the Power Automate. This is an high level pictorial representation in which there is one Java app that sends an email communication to the new joiner in their personal email address. The new joiner then replies to this email along with all the necessary documents to a particular shared mailbox. Once the email arrives inside the shared mailbox, there is an Power Automate or flow that we have created in which it is constantly looking for any new email that has arrived inside the shared mailbox. Once the email arrives inside the shared mailbox, Power Automate executes the logic and it creates all the necessary artifacts in the SharePoint Online environment. In our case, since the new joiners would be sending their documents, so it would be storing all those documents inside a SharePoint document library. And whatever email conversation that they are doing, that will also be stored inside the SharePoint. So let's see some action now. So as I told, the first phase is there is one Java app. So this is one Java app in which it will send an email to a new joiner in their personal email address. So let's run this Java app. I'm using Google SMTP server. So I will not walk you through the code, but I will directly run this particular Java application. So while running this Java application, so the email communication has been sent to the new joiner's personal email address. So if I look into the new joiner's personal email address, there is the email that has come into their particular inbox. So upon clicking of this email, as you can see that it has sent one attachment to, and we can have an HTML based email template too. But please note here that the from address is from where the SMTP server is sending the email. But upon clicking on the reply option, you see that it is not T Gupta like this particular email address. It is having the shared mailbox email address. This is one shared mailbox that we have created in our Office 365 environment. So I will reply and I will attach the attachments. Now, because we are sending this to shared mailbox, upon clicking on send, so this is one of the shared mailbox inbox. So if I refresh this, you will see after some time the email will arrive in this particular shared mailbox. Now the email has arrived in the shared mailbox. Now, as shown inside the diagram, because the email has arrived inside the shared mailbox, there is one flow or the Power Automate that we have created that will constantly look for this email that has arrived inside the shared mailbox. So this is the flow that we have created, and let's see some content inside this flow. So there is one action inside the flow that we have used when a new email arrives in a shared mailbox. So this is one of the action that we have used when a new email arrives inside a shared mailbox. And in Office 365 Exchange Online, we have created one shared mailbox with name new joinee @amediusjoineepoc.onmicrosoft.com. So here inside the flow, we have used the same shared email box. And here we have many different options. So importance could be of any importance like normal, high importance. I want to only process this when a new joiner sends the email with an attachment. If no attachment is sent, I do not want to process it. So that is the condition that we have used when a new email arrives inside the shared mailbox. Then I am providing here the SharePoint site URL on which document library the folder needs to be created. The person who has replied to the email, their particular email address will become a folder inside a SharePoint document library. And then we are looping through all the attachments that are being associated with that particular reply, and then creating a file inside the document library. And also for tracking purpose, apart from storing the document, I am also storing the information of the email body inside a SharePoint list. So this is high level what the flow is doing. As you can see now, the flow has ran successfully because it's showing 20 seconds ago. And if I see inside the SharePoint site, this is the SharePoint site in which, as I told, the person who replied to that email, a folder gets created with that email address. And upon clicking on that email address, these are 4 attachments that we have attached while sending the email from our Gmail client. So you can see that there are 4 attachments, and here also inside SharePoint we have 4 attachments. Apart from storing the document, as I told, I am also tracking the content that has been sent in the email. So these are the attachments that we already storing inside the SharePoint document library. Also, I want to store this content. So if I go under email info list, you can see one new entry has come. And here, if I see the detail view, okay, I do not know what has happened here, but it should show the detail section. Let me refresh this. And if I select this, now you see in the email body, I am having the HTML template also properly rendered. Sorry. I can see HTML also properly rendered, and all the content inside the email body along with the subject is coming properly, and from which address it was coming. So all those details have been stored inside the SharePoint list as well as document library. So that's it for this tutorial. As one more time, there is one Java app which is sending an email to the new joiner. The new joiner is then replying to that shared mailbox. There is one flow that is constantly looking for the new email that has arrived inside the shared mailbox, and it is creating the necessary SharePoint documents as well as the information inside the email and storing it inside the SharePoint site. Thank you all for watching this tutorial and have a great day.